All right, we're headed to South Beach in Miami, Florida. You're coming with me. I'm going to do a virtual tour for you. We're heading up from Key West. I just left Key West. Did a whole virtual vacation tour for you there. That's available on my channel right now. I'll leave a link somewhere up there. But check that out. But we're going to go to South Beach, Miami. We're leaving now. It's a little late in the day because I had to edit that video from Key West. And it's about 2 o'clock, so we should get there a little after 3. It's about an hour from where I'm at right now, which is Homestead. So let's get on the road. So we're gonna head, we're in like the lower part, Homestead-ish, like the northern part actually of Homestead. So we're coming into Miami, so I figured we'll take Route 1, which is the main drag, and we'll get there. I'm gonna show you the sign, welcome to Miami. It's gonna be cool. Way to Miami Beach, South Beach. And just want to let you know, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe with notifications. You'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Just so you're aware, I'm traveling currently Florida. We just went from Key West. Now we're going to South Beach. I'm touring in my Trailblazer SUV, which I live in. I'll show you that in the back later today or tomorrow or something. It's Sunday right now. We're just driving Route 1 north. Actually east, but Route 1, we're just taking the scenic route up. And driving and traveling like this, I gotta tell you, it's like a quest for self-realization. I'm learning so much more about myself, music, what types of music I like. I'm using Spotify, so I'm checking out all sorts of stuff on the road, and it's just amazing. I'm a prisoner of freedom right now. It's just such a lovely feeling, and in search of happiness, you know, that's really the bottom line. So I hope you enjoy this. Let's go. We're on our way to South Beach.
Got that touch, that's the start. Got the motion, got the heart, but this city stays the same. Giving up, playing dead, at least that's what you said. Never relax, that's the game. But why could you ever live? Something is really changing. A mistake turns into a makes everything better.
Use the new road to stay on I-195 East, then your destination will be on the right. Your destination is on the right.
Alrighty, so we just pulled into Miami Beach. There's actually a couple ways to come into Miami Beach, South Beach. There's Alton Road, 5th Street. That's one bridge that goes over from downtown Miami. The one that I took over was the scenic route you just saw, that you can see the Welcome to Miami Beach sign. So I'm gonna sit tight real quick and check out Overlander. It's around 3:30, it's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday. So let's see what we can find as far as parking tonight and such like that. So here we are, Miami Beach. We're on South Beach. We're like mid-beach right now. It's about 4:30, almost 5. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm exhausted. I just wanted to find a cool place to park. This is a parking lot, mid-beach. As you can see, we are right over there. Somewhere there. Anyway, we're gonna take a walk on the beach and see what it looks like. Go in the water for sure. Now this path runs all the way north, way north, and then travels the coast all the way south down to South Beach. You can take a bike ride down here, walk down here. Very nice. Here's the Atlantic. Let's hang out. As you can see, a lot different beaches here in Miami on the east and west coast of Florida. The beaches are just way different than Key West, you know? There's beaches. I mean, for real. Miles and miles and miles of beaches. We're gonna go in the water, get a little wet, and thank God right behind me we have our parking area there, which has showers and restrooms. South Beach, baby. Mid-beach. We're gonna hit South Beach tomorrow. But as you can see, lots different than Key West. Still in the water. Oh boy. Check this out. Check this out. Wow. Very nice. And of course the scenery here in South Beach is unbelievable. So I got a little hungry, didn't feel like cooking, although we'll do that tomorrow morning. Found a little store that I frequent when I'm down here in South Beach. We are literally on South Beach now, so let's take a look. Collins Avenue on South Beach. We're on 17th and Collins Avenue. Heading towards south of 5th, otherwise known as Sophie, South Beach, south or Sophie, south of 5th. And we'll tour around there tomorrow for sure. Making a right on Lincoln. And then we're going to take that next left on Washington. That's where all the clubs are. This is Lincoln Road, or Lincoln Road Mall. On the other side of the light there, the barricades, we can't drive on that side of Lincoln Road. That's Lincoln Road Mall. That has all sorts of high-end stores and such like that. Very nice walking. Maybe we'll get to do that tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see if we have time. And I know I said I was tired earlier when I found that gem of a spot to park overnight. We did park. We're good for 24 hours over there, so I can go back at any time. But I wanted to at least show you, what it looks like around South Beach. This is it. This is Washington Avenue. We're crossing 16th Street at this light. And this is where the craziness starts. Clubs and stuff like that at night. All along the left-hand side here is a bunch of clubs. And the right. cafe we just passed. Very Latin vibe down here. So this is driving south towards 5th Street. We're at 14th right now and Washington. And we're going south. So tomorrow we're going to tour around south of 5th. It's called Sophie. We'll take a look at that during the day. But I just wanted to show you Washington. That's where we're at right now. This is the club scene. There's the clubs, all the restaurants. This place here makes a mean cheeseburger. Mickey Burks, right there. Yeah. Little plug. Mickey Burks. We got Crunch Fitness over there. Hookah places. Pick your poison. They got it right down here on Washington. Lots of craziness. Lots of craziness. Going down here, we just made a left-hand turn by the diner. That place is open pretty much 24 hours. We'll make a left on Collins. Straight ahead, by the way, is Ocean Drive. We'll do that tomorrow. I don't want to get caught up in that traffic tonight. That'll be sick. Now we're heading back north. Head back to the parking. So it's around 9:30 at night. It's dark outside. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. Tomorrow morning we're going to get up and drive around South Beach and take a look at the beaches and the spots and all that stuff. Just hanging out. You know, I forgot that key lime pie from yesterday from the key lime tour that's available on my channel if you haven't checked it out. But I'm just sitting here doing a little video editing and, you know, taking it easy. Nothing much going on. So we'll hit you up in the morning. So I met beautiful Susanna here. She's from the UK. She's spending some time here on South Beach. How do you like it down here?
I love it down here.
It's beautiful.
Sunshine.
Sunshine,
palm trees, what's not to like?
It's beautiful. And also we have the bathrooms right here I wanted you to check out. Here's where we parked up last night. Everything was safe and lovely. So we will talk to you soon. We're going to hit the beach.
All right, have a great day, guys.
Alrighty, we're leaving the spot. We're heading north on Collins, A1A. We're going north. Got to run a couple errands. Little fix-it time here in the truck. I got to do a couple things that needed to be done. So then we're going to come back. So let's take a trip north towards Aventura. I'm going to brew coffee at the truck. We decided to stop by this Publix. I love Publix. Food is great. And they have a Starbucks. Go figure. Back on the road heading north on A1A. I'm taking the scenic route. Got my Starbucks. I have to get some tools. We're going to Walmart. Have a little repair issue with one of the windows. Got to take care of it. So that's what I'm going to do. Is cutting into the day a little bit, but we're going to get out there, go to South Beach, back to South Beach, and check that out. Now we're coming up to Sunny Isles Beach. We got, I think these are Trump Towers on the right-hand side. That's right directly on the beach. Very pretty. And Sunny Isle Beach continues further north. We're going to be getting off here.
Take the Florida 826 West ramp on the left.
There she is. We're going to take the 826 West and go head towards a rather nice, large Walmart.
Continue on Florida 826 West for 3 miles.
So I don't know if you're, getting a Trailblazer, if you have a Trailblazer like this, or wondered, well, what's all this cost in gas? When I left the west coast of Florida for the Key West trip, by the way, that video is on the channel right now, I filled it up. I do all the work on my car myself. Engine work, suspension, everything's new. This vehicle's got 293,000 miles on it. She should get about 300 miles to the tank, 20-gallon tank-ish, right? So the first trip I did from the west coast of Florida to the Keys and then back to Homestead, I got 330 miles on that fill-up, on that full tank. So in Homestead, I think it was Homestead-ish, yeah, I filled it up again, and driving for the last day up to Miami Beach, South Beach, and now I'm at a quarter tank of gas left, and I've got 235 miles burnt. So getting really good gas mileage. So here we are at the Wally World, Walmart. Where we're gonna run in, get some fix-it stuff. You gotta love Walmart. And of course the tools department has to be all the way in the corner of this warehouse monster. Ooh. Huh. I'm gonna need to find a little small table, like a folding table that I can put up on the roof when I'm not using it for cooking and making my coffee. Makes it much easier. Found it. Now this one, $9.46. They're Lyman's pliers. I really need kind of just that. I gotta snip a nice piece of cable. But this one back here is only $1 more, and now you get 3 tools, so that's what we're going for. More bang for your buck. So this is the hot mess we're dealing with right now. It did rain last night, so I went ahead and precautionarily placed some plastic down. Didn't get wet inside, so we did a good job. Let's fix this and get on the road. Fixed it. About 20 minutes. Windows back up. Looking good. Real quick stop at Planet Fitness. This one's a nice one. So right now we are all the way up North Miami Beach, Aventura, actually almost to Hollywood, Florida. So we're at the northernmost part of Miami Beach. We're gonna pull into a Best Buy real quick. We gotta get something. And there it is, Best Buy. Alrighty, so we are up in North Miami Beach. We're gonna head straight down to South Beach. I'm gonna take the I-95 route. If you haven't guessed it already, it's raining. And you know what they say about Miami or South Florida? If you don't like the weather, just wait a minute. But it's weird because when it starts raining, people drive crazy stupid here in Miami. It's like, where are you from? Anyway. Okay, that reminds me of a joke. So a northern couple moves down to Georgia. They're from, Pennsylvania, northern couple from Pennsylvania. They move to Georgia and they go into an apartment complex. So there's a southern couple that lives right next door. So the southern woman says to her husband, hey, let's go meet our new neighbors next door. And they go over and they knock on the door and they're welcomed in. And hey, y'all, we're your new neighbors. We're living next door from you. Where are y'all from? And the northern woman looks at her husband and then looks back to the woman and says, the southern woman, and says, well, obviously we're not from down here in the south. We don't end our sentences in prepositions. Well, the southern woman took a look at her husband and looked back at the woman and said, I sure am sorry, sweetheart. Bless your heart. Where y'all from, bitch?
You should hurry to love him now. Oh, you should hurry to love him now.
All right, so we're heading into South Beach. This is the southernmost point where you can access the mainland, where you can access South Beach from the mainland. The southernmost point. We're just passing over. Star Island is to the left. We're going to go see that maybe later today. But we're cruising into South Beach. We're going to end up on 5th Street, like 5th and Alton. We got another van lifer right ahead of us, heading to South Beach in their very stealth transit. Very cool. Now, the traffic has gotten in the past 10 years incredibly stupid here in Miami and Miami Beach. There's like 1,500 people a day moving to South Beach or Miami or South Florida in general, so the traffic is sick. And here we are coming into South Beach. We're going to be landing kind of here on 5th and Alton Road on South Beach. And we're going to take a ride through Sophie, which is south of 5th, and see all the condos and such down there. Alrighty, ready. So we are on Alton Road heading south. This is south of 5th. See, we're on 4th Street. And there's a lot of high-end condominiums down here. Right off of Alton, as you see ahead of us, there are some very high-end ones that are right on the point, South Point, which is the southernmost point of South Beach. Now, this is the Murano, real nice high-end luxury condominiums right on the water. They have views up top there that are just stupendous. There's South Point Park, high-end Smith & Wollensky restaurant. If you want to get raped for a steak, there's all sorts of places that'll bang you here. Hardcore. Now we're heading towards the ocean, east. We're going to make a left up here and drive the other main drag-ish, if you will, in Sophie, south of 5th, on South Beach. And now we're going back north. The ocean's on the right-hand side. We're passing Mickey Beach. Mickey Beach is a popular spot. What happens is this place is packed on Sundays. What people do on a Saturday night, they'll go out to the local clubs around here and on Washington Avenue. They'll party, get all liquored up and whatnot until about closing time, 2 o'clock. Then they'll head out over to Miami to to a place called Club Space, or one of the titty bars out there. And that's just where the debauchery begins, because that starts at 2 a.m. And like Club Space, not that I wouldn't know, but I do know. Years ago, we'd go there until the sun came up Sunday morning. And, you know, currently, I mean, if you're down with like Molly and ecstasy and just doing pounds of cocaine, Club Space is your spot. You know, any one of those spots in Miami are your spot. And then what people do is they'll come back once the sun comes up. They'll have their little breakfast brunch at Club Space, and then Uber or taxi over to Nikki Beach, where the party begins bright and early and all day long. Nikki Beach is quite a cool place to hang out, really anytime, but Sundays, packed. Still heading north, and what we're going to do is take a ride up Ocean Drive in South Beach, Miami, just up ahead. So here's the start of Ocean Drive on South Beach. It starts off with the Fridays on here, up here on the left. You see that in the corner. And by the way, if you like this type of content, please subscribe to the channel with notifications. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new virtual tour, van life, whatever kind of video. You'll be the first to know. And please comment below on what you think. If there's anything I could be doing differently or better, something that you'd enjoy to see, places you want to go, let me know in the comment section below. All right, so it looks like they've got the traffic a little guarded out there. So we're going to come up the other way and come down. We're going to come down south on Ocean Drive. So I'm going to make a right here on Collins and go up a bit, and we're going to see what Ocean Drive looks like. Cruising up Collins Avenue North. We'll make a right up here on Ocean Drive, or to Ocean Drive, which is to my right. And we'll see what we got. But this is Collins Avenue, all the way south of South Beach. This is like the spot, as you can see a lot of people cruising around. It's Monday, so there's not much happening. It's around noon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Going on, at least right here on Collins Avenue. Hello, little family of 6 running by there. All right, I'm going to bang a right here on 15th Street towards the Ocean and head down Ocean Drive. As you can see, this is where it all starts, right here. Ocean Drizzle. You gotta be pooping me. It says it's closed. I'm gonna go down Ocean Drive. What? Come on, man. We can walk it, but I'm not doing all that right now. Oh, the back alleys, the bowels of South Beach. Oh boy. Good times. Now, just so you know, in the bowels, the back alleys here of South Beach, at nighttime, especially around here, you can find anything you want. You know what I mean? If you're down here as a tourist, I'd say be careful, because you know, you can find drugs, you can get murdered, you know, all sorts of stuff can happen down here. Not that murder's good, but it can happen. All right, so here it seems like we've got access to Ocean Drive. We found a spot to get in there. And here it is, my friend, Ocean Drive. And fellas, just so you know, there are the most sickest, gorgeous women here on South Beach. I mean, you'll come down here and literally get yourself a bad case of whiplash, because your head's just snapping back and forth. There's so many hot girls down there. And, you know, guys, too. If you're female and watching this, which, by the way, welcome to the channel. Yeah. Beautiful people down here on South Beach. This is Ocean Drive. We're heading south. The ocean is to my left. I mean, literally right there. And this is Ocean Drive. That's Johnny Versace's place we just passed, the mansion on 11th and Ocean. It's now a museum. I was actually here the day he got shot. I was up in Boca Raton with a buddy of mine, Mark. God bless his soul. May he rest in peace. But Mark and I came down here. We were coming down here anyway, and we figured, you know, let's check it out because the news all up here on the left, the news crews were here, and we actually saw they had just taken his body off the steps. It was unbelievable. 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 I mean, he was walking from just down the street at the News Cafe, as he does every day. He would come back from the News Cafe down here, walk back to his place, which is right back there. We just passed it, and this crazy shot him in the head. Anyway, on the right-hand side, we have the Clevelander, which is a big party spot. Right here on 10th and Ocean. Kind of quiet for a Monday, you know. The weather broke a little bit. We've got a little sunshine. Looks like a beach day, kinda. And this is it. Ocean Beach. Or Ocean Drive on South Beach. Hi. Passing the Crab Shack. And now we're back on 5th Street. So what we're going to do is make a right here and go back up to 5th and Washington. Now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to head back up to where we parked last night. Remember, we got 24-hour parking. It cost $20. So we're still good over there until 6 p.m. this evening. So I'm going to go over there and park up. Maybe cook. You know, hang out. Now we're heading back up north on Washington, back towards the parking spot, which is kind of mid-beach. It's up by the Eden Rock and Fontainebleau Hotel is where we found parking. There's parking that to be found down here. The one thing I was thinking about doing is going to Publix, which is right here on 5th and Alton. You can park in there and pretty much overnight. It's about $20, but you're in a spot, so you're in the parking track. So I like this outdoory kind of place that we found. It was $20. I may opt in for another night. We'll see what happens and how we feel. I gotta tell you, 10 years ago, my boy Mark and I would run crazy down here in this town. I lived down here for 5 years. Woo! Right, we're pulling up. So by the way, we just passed the Fontainebleau Hotel and Eden Rock. Very popular places down here. Here's Eden Rock on the right. We've got boats on the intercoastal to the left. And here's our parking. Until at least 6 p.m. tonight, because we paid for that 24-hour ticket for $20, and here we are. So we're gonna pull in, find a spot, and probably call it a day and do some video editing in the back. So let's see what we can find. I have to hit the bathroom real quick. So that's right up over here. On the left. On the left, y'all. Left, y'all. Check it out. All right. All right, so I found a little better spot than we did last night. We're right by the restrooms here. Literally right on the beach. The beach is right behind me on the right. There's the walk right to the beach. And you know we're going to hit that in a minute or so. Well, in a little while at least. So what I thought I'd do would be, I'm going to go in the back and I'm going to turn the AC on back there, put the back gate up, and just kind of enjoy the day. Do some video editing and stuff. There's a lot of, video editing with this type of stuff for YouTube can be a little biatch. So it takes time. I hope you appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe with notifications down below. Of course, smash that like button and let me know in the comment sections what you think about South Beach, what we saw so far. Greatly appreciate it. So yeah, I'm doing a little video editing right now. Chilling out in the back. Little video editing going on there on the work we just did. I got that AC blowing beautiful. It's so nice back here. Here's my view right now. And I hope you enjoyed everything. Let me know in the comment section below. For sure. And of course, comment below. Subscribe to the channel with notifications. And we'll see you next time on the road.